All right, player of the week then. I don't think we have to go too far. We've already talked about Justin Neely. My goodness, he had 22 and a half points in the past 2 games, 12 and a half rebounds per game. He had 29 and 16 against Wofford. He shot 68% from the field the past 2 games. I mean, that's ridiculous. He's number 1 total rebounder in the country, number 1 nationally in defensive rebounds per game. He's number 2 in rebounds per game nationally. He's number 2 in double-doubles in the country, and he's number 5 nationally in free throws made. This guy is just playing at an extreme level. Another guy that I think you could look at, Baraka Okojie. We've talked about him. He averaged 23 and a half points this past week, 4.5 assists. He had 2 turnovers total this past week. 2 total turnovers, and he averaged almost 38 minutes per game.
It's impressive.
That's impressive.
It's very
and
impressive.
He had 24 free throw attempts in the past 2 games. Okojie is number 1 nationally in free throw attempts and number 1 nationally in free throws made. I mean, these guys are putting up absolutely insane numbers. And then let's go to Jadin Booth, the other candidate here. Averaged 22 points per game, shot 50% from beyond the arc in the 2 wins, and played 44 of the 45 minutes in that game against ETSU. He's number 1 nationally in three-pointers made per game, number 1 nationally in total three-pointers made, and he's number 7 in three-point field goal attempts nationally, and number 15 in three-point field goal percentage nationally.
Let him fly, baby.
Let him fly. Jadin Buckets is the guy that we continue to talk about. And so when you look at all of that, then you factor in what Samford has been able to do with their 5-game win streak, taking down the number 1 team on the road, and then also having the signature moment. He hit the shot, the 3-point shot, when he was struggling from the field and knocked it down, contested, sends it into overtime. So I'm going Jadin Buckets as my player of the week. And again, I will be shocked if the Southern Conference doesn't give it to Jadin Booth this past week.
Okay.
Yes, I will be shocked. Because of the signature moment. You know I can make the argument for both Justin Neely and Baraka Okojie. So I wouldn't be upset, but I will be surprised if they don't give it to Jadin Booth. He hasn't been named player of the week this year for the Southern Conference.
I think that certainly bodes in his favor here of them kind of sharing and spreading the love. And they, like we mentioned, we just got done talking about how we both think that they've been the best team in the league for the past 2+ weeks. I go back to, and I would be completely fine with and think it's a great selection for player of the week if it is Jadin Booth for all the things that you mentioned. I'm stuck on Justin Neely.
Yeah, I get
16 and 9, 7 and 10 shooting against VMI, 29 and 16, 10 and 15 against Wofford. He's just having to do so much heavy lifting for that team to do what it's done. Again, no disrespect to any of those other guys. The impact he has to have on the game.
We talked about it. You take Justin Neely off of that team, and that team is 180 different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a completely different type of team.
But within reason, we're arguing 1A and 1B here.
Oh, we're splitting hairs.
You know, I mean, we're not talking about a guy that didn't have a great week. And it is interesting. I think this week does, not that it's a massive deal, but I think this week has the potential to be one of the most intriguing player of the week releases of the year, because I do think there are 4 or 5 guys. I mean, one guy we didn't fully mention that I think could make an argument too is Dylan Faulkner had a great week too.
Julian Samaro had a fantastic week. He averaged over 20 points this past week.
So I think this is going to be this is going to be an interesting choice here, because I think there are 3 or 4 guys. I might be surprised, but there are 3 or 4 guys that if it weren't Booth or Neely, I'd be like, he had a really good week. I mean, maybe I think it should go to somebody else, but I'm good with that. So this will be a fun player of the week release. We'll have to be ready to comment on it when it gets released.
Yes, no question about it.